The rain hammered against the corrugated iron roof of Lily's Emporium, a relentless percussion that mirrored the pounding in Jack Rourke's head. He's been nursing a whiskey and a bruised rib for the past hour. The scent of lilies and impending doom thick in the air. The lilies, he noted grimly, were wilting, just like the case. He took another swallow of the whiskey, the burn of familiar comfort. So Jeeves' Monroe was mixed up with Thorne. Smuggling. Diamonds. Jeeves, the former butler, wrung his hands, the knuckles bone white. Mr. Monroe was resourceful, Mr. Rourke. He didn't speak of it. I only learned snippets, overheard conversations. He glanced nervously towards the back room, the shadows clinging to him like a shroud. He was desperate. Losing money. Something about a debt to Thorne. And Lila. Rourke's voice was a gravelly rasp. Loyal. Devoted. That was the impression, Jeeves said, his tone strained. But Mr. Monroe, he seemed to keep secrets from her too. I noticed a tension. A distance. Rourke grunted. Women. Always complications. Especially women who played the grieving widow act while their husbands were off playing shady games. He's seen it before. Too many times. He remembered Monroe's crumpled note, discovered tucked inside a false bottom of a jewellery box. * meet me Lily's Emporium. Urgent. * a trap, obviously. But Monroe was desperate enough to walk right into it. Sergeant Miller, a mountain of a man with a permanently disgruntled expression, lumbered into the back room. Found Thorne's goons. Rourke. 3 of them. Got a statement from one. Claims Thorne double-crossed Monroe. Said he was supposed to pay him for the shipment of diamonds, but instead, Thorne took the whole lot and left Monroe to be dealt with. And where's Thorne? Rourke asked, already knowing the answer. Vanished. Clean as a whistle. Left a note, though. Lila tossed a damp piece of paper across the room. Rourke caught it. The handwriting was flamboyant, arrogant. * foolish lawyer thought he could play with the big boys. Should have known better. Thorne. *. Rourke crumpled the note in his fist. And Lila. Miller shrugged. She's been cooperative. Gave us a statement. Claimed she had no idea about the smuggling. Rourke didn't believe her. Not for a second. Bring her in. Lila Monroe emerged from the front room, a vision in black silk and carefully constructed grief. She moved with a feline grace that belied the steel beneath. Mr. Rourke, she said, her voice smooth as velvet. I'm glad you're making progress. Arthur would be so relieved. Rourke stared at her, his eyes narrowed. Don't play me for a fool, Mrs. Monroe. Your husband was involved in something dangerous. You knew. She raised a perfectly sculpted eyebrow. I'm afraid I don't understand you. Don't. I know about the diamonds. I know about Thorne. And I suspect you were more involved than you're letting on. She didn't flinch. Arthur was a good man. A little naive, perhaps. But he was a good man. Naive enough to trust a man like Thorne. Rourke pressed. Naive enough to get himself killed. Her expression didn't change. I love it, Arthur. Rourke leaned closer, his voice low and menacing. Then tell me the truth. What really happened? She hesitated, a flicker of something, fear, regret, crossing her face. Then she sighed, a sound that seemed to carry the weight of 1,000 secrets. Arthur had a deal with Thorne, she said, her voice barely a whisper. A shipment of diamonds. He was supposed to deliver them, get paid, and we could finally be free of our debts. And Thorne double-crossed him. He took the diamonds and left Arthur to handle the fallout. Did you know about the deal? She paused, considering her answer carefully. I suspected. I didn't want him involved in such dangerous things. I tried to warn him. Did you help him? She shook her head. No. I stayed out of it. Rourke didn't buy it. You're lying. She met his gaze, her eyes cold and unreadable. Perhaps. But what difference does it make? Arthur is gone. Thorne is free. And I'm left with nothing. Suddenly, a shadow fell across the room. Only the blade Bellini, a low-level hoodlum who owed Rourke a considerable sum, stumbled in, his face pale with terror. They're coming, Rourke! Thorne's men! They found us! Chaos erupted. The rain intensified, the wind howling through the cracks in the building. Rourke knew he was in a trap. Thorne was tightening the noose. He looked at Lila Monroe, her face a mask of carefully controlled composure. Looks like our little conversation is over, Mrs. Monroe. She smiled a chillingly beautiful expression. It seems we all have secrets, Mr. Rourke. Some just cost more to keep than others. The door burst open, and Thorne's men swarmed in, guns drawn. Rourke braced himself for the fight, knowing that this was just the beginning. The storm was far from over, and he was right in the eye of it.